Faith. What is faith? Faith is not objective, there is no definite evidence. And it is thought that it is certain for various reasons, even though it has not been experienced. So, is it good to believe? Is it bad? Of course, neither good nor bad. Whether believing or not believing, there is no right or wrong from an objective standpoint. And there is no superiority or inferiority. Because it is impossible to reveal whether the belief is true or false. And there are many cases where the truth is not even known. For the believer, the belief is absolute, but for a third party, it is not persuasive. The fact that water flows downward is not known by belief, but by itself. It's a fact so certain that no one doubts it, so I just know it. However, there is no guarantee that faith will be what it believes. Depending on what you believe, it may or may not come true. I explained the worldview interpreted in a new light. But I have no intention of asking others to believe this. Because even I myself am not 100% sure of this. I want to approach my new worldview from the perspective of possibility rather than belief. I just think that my worldview, like this, is the most likely when I think about it. I don't know how likely it is. But I think generously and believe that there is a 90% chance. Never say 100% chance. On the other hand, there are too many religious groups today to count. Currently, most religious groups believe that their religion is 100% certain. They claim that the only God they believe in is the real God, and that only their doctrines are true. So if only one of them is a real God, then the other 99.9% of them are fake gods. Or it may be that everyone has different interpretations and arguments about a single God. As a result, there are many cases in which I insist that all the gods of other religions are false, and only the God I believe in is true. But no one knows what is true. Still, if you believe in and follow the God of a religion that is historically recognized as normal, there are many cases where you see good results. The problem is due to the evils of some religions. The moment you believe that your religion is 100% certain, some religious people have strange thoughts. In other words, it does not acknowledge that other religions can be different from each other, and regards them as heretical and is hostile to them. In particular, pseudo-religious groups explicitly force believers to believe their claims. Those who do not believe in their religion or interfere with the group's activities are punished and eliminated in the name of God. In extreme cases, it can lead to violence and slaughter. And they claim to communicate with a God hidden in a veil that no one can approach. And they convey the will of God, or go a step further, and claim to be God themselves. However, even if the cult leader claims to be the only God, he is by no means the only God. God does not claim to be God himself. God doesn't have to struggle to say that he is God himself, because all are one and part of God. He doesn't have to tell me that he is me. On the other hand, the pseudo-cult leader first makes people obey his words. He then uses it to satisfy his personal greed, wealth, and power. If the vast majority of people believe in pseudo-religions, they can create sophisticated scriptures and act as if they are normal religions. Then, rather, normal religions may be driven into pseudos. Even at this moment, such things are happening all over the world. However, humans live with many doubts in their minds. As time passes and circumstances change, he becomes at least 1% suspicious. However, when subjected to psychological pressure or systematic violence from a cult, believers must say that they believe without a shadow of a doubt. For the slightest doubt is regarded as a lack of faith, disrespectful, and disgraceful, and punished immediately. I've said it many times, but I'm not asking you to believe my worldview 100%. Because the moment I say I'm 100% sure, I'll be a hypocrite. It does not seem justified in my experience and conscience to claim that something that has never been seen, touched, or smelled by a human body is 100% correct. I think it is too much to claim that I am 90% sure of what I thought, analyzing it rationally as best I can as the current me, and additionally, guessing and imagining what I do not know. And I will not be disappointed if the day comes when my claims are clearly proven wrong. Rather, I wish that day would come sooner rather than later. It is because the joy of being a little closer to the truth will be greater than the disappointment of being wrong. And now, as I am writing this, no one knows or believes my claim at this moment. I think the way to make sure that even one person who supports my claim doesn't feel betrayed in the distant future is to leave the possibility of error at least 10% open. Also, it will prevent those who try to create a religion for self-interest by using some of my arguments. Also, it is because people will be able to take a comfortable trip to another path of truth-seeking at any time. Now, we need to become a more honest, clear and transparent society. Pseudo-religious groups and the like should not use false beliefs to abuse people, mentally oppress them, or put them under stress. And you must not cause great financial damage, or try to satisfy your self-interest through violence, fraud, or coercion. It is impossible to know 100% of the universe or God with a human body. That's why I filled that part with faith. Sincere beliefs that have brought us great help and peace of mind are of great value in their own right, so let's keep them. Apart from such belief, it is time to constantly explore, challenge, and uncover the truth with an open mind. Thank you very much for watching this video.